thinking about this situation all flipping morning.
I'm a warrior of the wild. See the fire in my eyes. The ember leaves you terrified. And I'm guided by the light. Every time you knock me down, I will turn it back around. Forged by the revolution's fire.
Week 2, Mossy Oak turkey season 2024, right back at you. You ain't got but 1 week under your belt, and I bet you're already hooked. I know I am. Not a lot of turkey season still open yet, unless you're like way down there south of Lake Okeechobee. But hey, that don't mean you can't sit here and live it through some of these content providers like we do. I love this stuff. If you're sitting here in front of your TV or your device, whatever, apparently you love this stuff too. So with that said, let's get going to week 2. Mossy Oak turkey season 2024.
What's going on, part-timers? It's open week of turkey season, and we're headed back for another hunt this morning. I think this morning we're gonna be hunting with Bill Sugg, president from Mossy Oak, and Gary the Vox, the lead singer of what was Rascal Flats. He's here doing a benefit concert for Seamark Ranch, and that's the same place that the money from the benefit hunt that we do, that's where the money goes, to Seamark Ranch. So if you ever have a chance, just check it out. You can check it out online. It's a Christian boys and girls home for kids that have come, from some traumatic situations. But it's 44 degrees, which is a little cool for this time of year in Florida. But see how the turkeys act. Yesterday they were kind of in a bad mood and didn't want to gobble. We'll see if it changes today. So y'all stay tuned. Part-timers, from a hunting standpoint, applies to everybody. Whether you're a deer hunter, duck hunter, elk hunter, turkey hunter, nobody gets to do it full time. I mean, we would love to, but we can't. Yeah. Come on, what you say, boy? That's a good morning there. Good morning.
Well, man that rolled in here about midnight last night.
Good morning.
Sometimes it just isn't fair. You got in here, closed your eyes long enough to see the inside of your eyelids. You got up and walked out here and yelped a couple of times, and now it's time to go eat some breakfast.
Yeah, I mean, what a morning.
What a morning. You made the comment when we were setting up. You said, what a gorgeous morning.
Yeah.
And it is.
Cold.
It even got prettier.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cold and crisp.
Yeah. A lot of cloud in the sky. Stars were shining.
When you guys were setting up, did you hear him gobble the one time?
I did.
You did?
Yeah, heard him early.
Like we were in the
I
game.
smiled a little bit.
Yeah.
Jacob put us on the spot.
He did, for sure. And how pretty that was when he stepped out on that
my
road
gosh.
right there. Oh, I was like, oh, it's going to happen. I mean, and he just locked in and just tiptoed.
Yep.
So
I think
pretty.
he didn't come out of strut the whole way in, did he?
No.
From the time, I mean, just
We were mentioning right after it happened about C-Mark, and it's at the genesis of all of this. Friendships and turkey hunting down here, and the Davises are generous, and then Keith and Jacob and the Kelly family and many, many others worked together, committed to C-Mark. And you're coming down here tonight to help C-Mark, which is amazing. You take
Performing
time
tonight?
to do that.
Oh, well.
Brother, that's pretty big.
Well, thank you, buddy. I mean, something like that, you got to get your hands on. It's just such an amazing gift that the Davises and everybody just contributes to it. You know, it's just.
Well, and you're sharing your gift.
Well, that's I'm thrilled. What they gives me is a lot more than I could ever give them.
Almost is all, isn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah, it does.
for sure.
Say that every year. They thank us, and we're just a tiny part of this.
Yeah.
Many, many hands.
So many great outcomes come from C-Mark. I mean, that's all anybody needs in life is a chance.
Exactly. There was a guy who gave sort of his testimony around C-Mark last night, and in that he said, you know, I've never been considered myself a religious churchgoer, etc. But he caught the spirit through C-Mark and what he has done, the projects that he has done. First, it was a big meal for all the kids at a downtown restaurant. Then he got people to raise money for go to Disney. Took all the kids to Disney one year, and then the next project was to build them a swimming pool. He raised $350,000 to do a swimming pool, all because he's moved by.
Yeah.
And along the way, he found Christ.
Yeah.
So you're exactly right. That's what happens.
That is. Yeah.
Yeah.
Impact.
And you contributed too, old buddy.
Yes, sir. That's a fact. You're contributing to that iron skillet here in just a minute.
we sure appreciate it.
Come on. Come on.
All right.
Awesome stuff.
I believe I smell that bacon.
I do too. Thank you,
Crazy,
buddy.
man. First time I've been in
I
camp
know
with
it.
you, but first time we've knocked
know
the
it.
head.
Yeah.
Today, certain areas of our nation suffer from sharp declines in wild turkey numbers, along with critical habitat loss due to many unforeseen factors. The NWTF, along with state and federal agency partners, are working tirelessly to mitigate these losses through sound scientific research and boots-on-the-ground work projects in regions all across this country. We can do more with your help. Your $35 membership can help fund and support the urgent research that's needed right now to ensure we have thriving populations of wild turkeys across our landscape for generations to come. The mission statement of the National Wild Turkey Federation has and always will be the conservation of the wild turkey and the preservation of our rich hunting heritage. Join, renew, or upgrade your level of sponsorship today and help us help the Yelp for wild turkey conservation.
Beautiful day in Elkhart, Indiana. The weather is fabulous. So we decided to take a break from the turkey hunting, come see our friends at Lippert and fry some turkey for them. And we just got a pretty cool special delivery. Pretty excited about that. That's pretty cool.
Great.
I just want to sit on it. Gotta sit on it.
Oh my God.
Nice. That's awesome. That might be the coolest RV seats ever.
Yeah, so Zach came in today for Plant 50, which is the plant that has actually created some furniture for Zach and Mary in their new RV here. Tomorrow morning, going on my first turkey hunt. Zach's taking me out, and we're going to some property that we were led onto by another Lippert employee here. Pretty excited, anxious, mostly excited, but we're gonna go out and hopefully I'm gonna get my first bird ever.
Turkey hunting 101. First of all, might as well kill your first turkey in a Fox Fest. Why not? Why not? First time it's ever been taken out of the box. You're sitting there, you can shoot over here really well. And you can shoot here, but you can't really shoot over here very well.
Right.
So if a turkey's gobbling, I want you to sit off-centered to the right of him a little bit. So you would want him ideally to be here.
So I can swing both directions.
Well, that way, if he's out here and he's gobbling, if he swings this way a bit, you're still good. But if he swings over here, you can't get to him. But if he's farther left, you can always swing left.
Okay.
So as a right-handed shooter, that's what I do. You don't want to sit with the gun sideways in your lap. Because if you go to move on a turkey, you have to move the gun all the way. That's a pretty big move.
Okay.
All right, you also don't want to sit with the gun like this, because now it's a flag. So all morning long, even if you're relaxing, there's no turkey close, I want the gun pointed out towards the decoy.
Okay.
1 for safety, 2 for me to shoot a turkey now, all I have to do is go boom.
Okay.
Much less movement. If a turkey's coming in, we know he's gobbling, you'll just have your left knee up and the gun propped on your knee. And then when the turkey comes in close, you'll just stay like this. And when you're sitting there, you're gonna have your face mask on, your gloves, everything will be camoed, but movement is what gets you. You can't scoot, you can't pick your head up. Like when a turkey's within sight of us, you have to be a statue.
Okay.
That's pretty much it. We're gonna let them come in close
Okay.
and calm, take your time, take a good shot, and that's pretty much it. So we got Ashley from Lippert hunting in the morning. She's never turkey hunted before, but she secured her own spot. So she got permission to the 17-acre block of timber. So I got in here with one evening, I added this field and this field, which brought our total up to 100. We saw a longbeard right here, headed to the timber right before dark, which is awesome. And then I went and asked permission from a very nice elderly lady to that farm, and she told us yes. So we got all that timber in one field. So we got like 200 acres to hunt in the morning, and I feel like the odds are pretty good. It's also really nice to be able to park right where we're hunting. We're like 400 yards, 500 yards away from roosting turkey right now. And that commute to work just kills you, so that part's pretty nice. And Forrest is pretty fired up about this new couch. You like it, buddy? You wanna go turkey hunting? You wanna go turkey hunting? You wanna go turkey hunting? Yeah. Turkey looked like a Volkswagen walking through here. I could see you and him, and he crossed, and then stopped.
I could see him too.
Where was he?
He came right through here, and then he like danced around, and then it sounded like he came out. And I saw him go back in. I told him he's getting further away.
There's no reason he shouldn't have walked out.
That's what
Well, Turkey did what turkeys have been doing to us for the last week. He circled in beside us, got like 20 yards. Pretty exciting first hunt, I would say. But we got permission down the road from old grandma, so we're gonna loop around. There's a field, some timber, and hopefully we find one. Well, it's 10 o'clock in the morning. We did not kill our turkey, so we're moving over to the spot I got permission on yesterday. As the crow flies, it's only like 500 yards, and we heard a turkey gobbling over here this morning, so we've just slipped in. We're on the back side of the field. There's like select cut timber and a little road going through here, so nothing has gobbled in the last hour or two. So we're just gonna sit in here blind. I don't know this property. I don't want to go pushing through it. It's only 90 acres, so we're gonna set up, call, be quiet. Hope that the luck of a new turkey hunter works out. Me and Ty need something to go right.
Do you see that bird?
Ready? All right. Come on. Hey. I looked up at a bird in the sky.
And then I looked up and I was like, oh gosh,
I
he
know.
was right there.
I looked at and I was like, Ty. And he didn't say anything. I'm like, does anybody else see this bird?
Great shot.
She's basically
That snuck right up on me. Just look at him. Good job.
Thank you.
Little silent fella.
He was super quiet.
Check this out. Ta-da. That's a beautiful turkey.
Thank you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Get
So
on down
teach me all the things.
Okay. Big, nice beard. That's probably 10 inch, 10.5 inch, but it's really thick. So he's a big, mature turkey. And then he's got good spurs. The prettiest thing they have, that right there.
This is awesome.
So we started the morning on our 17-acre woods, and we got on a bird, and this may be him. He came into probably 20, 30 yards, and I could see Ashley sitting there, and the turkey walked behind her, and he looked like a Volkswagen walking through the woods. And we got permission on a property from, we call her Grandma, and she told us we could come in here and hunt this morning. We got right here, and we just blind set up. It looked like a good spot. Yelped, cut, got quiet. I was daydreaming. I wasn't paying attention at all. And I'm like, I saw a shadow go across, and I was like, wonder what kind of bird? And I was watching, it was a buzzard. And I looked back down, and he was right there. Like, right there, right there. I was like, holy cow. And I heard your safety click off. Yes.
And I thought he did too, because I was like, I couldn't see you and I didn't want to move, but I could just see him. And I'm like, Ty, does anyone else see this bird? Is it just me?
You did great. That's as good as you could do. They don't make it easy on you when they show up like that, because you have to be being still when they show up.
Yeah.
So, you a turkey hunter now?
I'm a turkey hunter now.
Yeah, you are in your fox vest. First one ever killed out of it. A little bit of luck on the fox vest today. Thanks, Indiana. We're going to South Dakota now. Well, Ashley, I'm glad you got to step into our world for a day. So, do you see the appeal of A, turkey hunting, but also using this?
Super convenient. You got to hunt on site.
Yeah, I was showing her on Onyx earlier. From where we slept to where the turkey was gobbling this morning was like 420 yards. From here to where she killed her turkey was 870 yards or something. So, sure beats going to the hotel and back. You turkey hunter now?
I'm a turkey hunter now.
You gonna go again?
Yeah.
Okay, 5 more turkeys for next year and we'll go again.
Okay.
Here we are, thank heaven for God's grocery store. Red, white, and blue has beards and spurs. When he flies off the limb, I'm gonna ride his world. Longbeards are gonna die. Yeah, longbeards are gonna die.
We're 2 weeks later than we typically hunt, but the same time as last year. We started that later tradition last year because of the season date changing, but hey, that's fine. If that's what it takes, hens to get bred by these dominant gobblers, let's do it. Let's do it. Stopped and got some supplies, Little Debbie's, bananas, water, toilet paper, whatever. That's about all we need in this cabin. Bought one on eBay. Yeah. All right, first morning we didn't get a whole lot of sleep between phone ringing and just getting up early, but we're getting in there early. We shot one bird in here last year, a spot we always hunt, one of our favorite spots, beautiful cypress bottom. It's gonna be wet, so we gotta go around. And then we got our gator waders out there. Wish they was a few inches longer. Might should have needed our true waders instead of our gator wader boots, but we're gonna take the 410s in there and try to double up this morning. Paul, you ain't never shot one with 410, have you?
No, I haven't.
Well, let's try it. There's that hen right there. Did you hear her? That big tree's what, 35? I can't believe a hen ain't fired back. I think that bottom was a little too wet. These birds are down more on this high side and they kept going down the creek, almost parallel with the creek. So there's a clear cut right here, probably 5 acres of clear cut. And then there's these longleaf pines right here. So we walked up and found a pretty good strut zone right there, a lot of tracks and strut marks. I'm thinking these hens kind of migrate here later in the morning to come nest, and this covers this excellent nesting habitat. Where do you think he's at?
All right, well, we just pulled up to a spot that is known to have birds. Big old swamp bottom right here. We just had a big old lunch, so there's a huge live oak with a little cemetery over here. So what we're gonna do is just gonna camp out on it for a little bit and pretty much wait until 4 o'clock. 4 o'clock, this wind's gonna die down, and we got another spot we wanna go to by then. But we're gonna hang out here for a couple hours, call a little bit, see what we can get into. Well, this is a spot we spent a little time in last year. There's always a couple of birds down in this bottom right here in front of us. It's a good high, it's a good spot in shade. We just got done with a buffet. So it's also a good spot to come in here and just take a nap. Wait. Ready?
Yeah! Yes, that happened fast.
410 double barrel. That's redemption.
Yes.
About 15 yards.
Ooh, I'm ready to see how big that one is.
I said I heard him spitting and drumming. He said, no, you didn't. I said, I know I heard. Then it, okay, I heard that. Mine didn't move muscle till just now. Come right out of there. I don't want him to spur me because he's still got a little life in him. Oh, his head is tore up. Man, that was a heck of a hunt. One of them spots that you never know who's going to deliver. We had a spot we wanted to go this evening, 4 or 5 o'clock, once this wind laid down. So we were kind of just almost killing time. If we got a bonus bird, we did. And you know, Georgia's new rule they started last year, you can only kill 1 bird a day, which is perfectly fine with me. And that's the way it should be, the way it needs to be. But Paul's got as many turkeys down here as anywhere I know in the South. So I'm to the point in my turkey hunting career where honestly, I'd rather see Cash shoot them. I just feel bad killing these birds because I know how hard of a life they have and how hard it is to get them going. But when you know about multiples, I don't have a problem with it. And I can say that's the case here. It's the case where I'll be this weekend in Iowa.
That's true.
Beautiful bird. Just gotta let him keep coming. Whenever you're ready.
headed back after the turkey that gave us the finger yesterday evening. It rained like a cow taking a leak on a flat rock about, what, 45 minutes ago? Yep. I mean, it's wet. We're worried about getting across this ditch down here that apparently fills up with water pretty quick. So we got to get down here and scope that out. Maybe do a little tightrope walking or something. Get over in this old boy's neighborhood. Since we fooled with him in the evening, we figured he's gonna be somewhere close this morning. Get down here and let him kick our teeth in again.
Yeah, boys, I don't think we're gonna get across that ditch.
Jeez.
Hold on, let me see your light.
Well, we stepped across that thing yesterday. Can you even see the log from there?
I can see it.
Hell, even when you're standing on the log, you're gonna be over your boots, ain't you?
Well, I believe she's done broken into pieces, boy.
She ain't even there, huh?
It won't take it but a day to go down.
Yeah. Dang it. We're in a pickle now, huh? Yeah, we stepped across this thing yesterday.
It's all the way.
Poking around. We've been grasping at straws since we couldn't get across the creek. We've considered swimming, enlisting the help of a boat captain. We may have to resort to that, but we bumped into this old man that Blake knows out there on a blacktop. He kind of looked like he knew what he was talking about and sent us in here, so. That old man was Mr. George Mayfield, so he probably forgot more about turkey since he woke up this morning than I've ever known, so. We're gonna go on his word and go out to the edge of this pine block here and see if we can hear one.
It looks the part.
Come on through. We back here on the back side of, huh?
Come through where?
Well, I mean, just hunt your way back this way. I've got Dave. Out, huh?
Which way? I mean, 'cause we've already, we keep coming east or?
Yeah, I would go south. I would come on back in the back, you know, and I was gonna take Dave on back here to the back corner. Blake had to go to the dentist supposedly or some and whatever. But I got Dave. I was just trying to find him a turkey. We ain't heard, man. I might, you know, if you want to ease up there and check
kick
this
around
out to the right, see if you can make him gobble there, and then we'll blow him through this next one. Go to the back. I mean, I'll be real surprised if we don't get on with that turkey.
With the gaps in these trees, I feel like it's impossible to get there and see them before they see you, you know what?
Everybody's out there.
Mm-hmm.
But they are looking at the same time.
Yeah, true. There she is. Just walking by herself. She walked around that little, I can't see her now, she was walking around that. Seen a hen? Little hen. She was walking up the hill. There's like a little clump, like maybe a treetop or something that's fell and pushed some vines out. She's walking around it. So we stepped back in, stepped back out, hoping that he might be following her, but can't see nothing now. So.
He ain't falling.
Yeah, I know. That's why I asked him. I said, we thought we heard that gobble.
Yeah, he's down in here somewhere. What? I tell you what, another thing.
He may have gobbled and it fed out in that tree.
I set out yesterday. I set out in that stuff on top of that hill over there, just listening. And I thought I heard turkey gobble, but I wasn't sure. And before I left, I started yelping just a little bit out there. Nothing answered me real quick. And then a little hen cranked up off that corner of those pines up there. Then another one off down in here. 3 hens went to yelping. And they were scattered out in that's nesting habitat.
Yeah, they're probably all.
So what's going on? These gobblers
trolling it.
They're trolling the edges of these pines, that high hill bank right here through here. They're just trolling around, and they will follow a hen off in that stuff. And when I thought I heard one, I'm almost positive he was out in that mess. So he must have followed a little hen out there, We can ease on toward the back there. I know there's turkeys back there. We can try to strike one, and we can come back down the dummy line, and we can get on the other side of these woods and call from that side. Which, that's one of the things that I like to do when I'm struggling to strike one, is you're really calling it some of the same turkeys, but you're just hitting them from different angles. And it just seems sometimes they'll gobble. I don't know what it is. I mean, they're used to having hens come from that direction, or what? Or they can hear better, or it don't really matter. But calling at them from different angles seems to work, rather than just staying in one damn place and trying to.
Not to mention, 20 minutes can make a lifetime of difference. Oh,
heck yeah.
What they'll do 20 minutes from now is a whole lot different. What they'll do 20 minutes ago.
I know you sat to them and them gobble 30 minutes, just hard as hell, and then shut it up. Next time you hear them, you're on that next ridge over there gobbling like hell. So, I mean, that's a good point. It doesn't take long to make a big difference.
You can try to call from here?
Yeah, I would, and then if we don't strike one here, we'll go yonder and try to strike one,
Shotgun range of that break in the field. We did some calling in a big long lane about 250 over this way. Had 3 turkeys come up over the rise. Looked Jakeish, but definitely male turkeys. One of them was a bit colored more than the other one, but we weren't able to confirm gobbler or Jake, or longbeard or Jake. So we got back to Mr. George. He made us a loop. Said the turkeys might be. Be still. She's walking up at her, down at her, across it.
Yeah, can you see her? You'll see her right there. See her?
to the left. She won't be up the right. Walking which way? I don't hear any drumming or anything. Here she comes. She might. See her right there. You still see her? She went on, she kept on going left, didn't she? As I was saying, we're trying to get around in front of the turkeys that just come up on us on that other lane. Just had a hen interrupt our little catch-up moment, so we're fixing to get in the woods and kind of make some ground that dang way and down that way. And so we're fixing to get in these woods. You think we need to get in these woods? Just ease down that way and see if we can't lay eyes on them or strike them, but it hadn't been a goblin day. They ain't doing their part. We're doing ours, but they ain't doing theirs. So we will continue forging on. She could be the one with the boys. This section road was 445 yards. And there, I'm thinking that we were right here. You could see them down here. We were right here. That's the field, you think? Yeah. And then we were looking right down there. That's probably the rollover right there. Right there? Yeah. Yeah. I'm thinking it's hard. As hot as it is, they always go to the creeks in the middle of the day. So they might be in that creek bottom right there. The big gobbler. I mean, there's a gobbler right here somewhere where all these turkeys are. The turkey's fighting. That hen bumped into another hen, didn't she? That's what that was, wasn't it? Turkey strutting right here. Big strutter right here. Got a hen with him. just hold it. There's a little F in the bottom left now. Look in the screen. There's a little F. Yeah. See this little ring right here in the front? That's how you focus it. Up, here he comes, here he comes, here he comes, here he comes. Can you see him? You want him right there. You want him. Shit. Couldn't get him out of stride, could we? That's another longbeard right there. Another strutter, another longbeard, and another strutter. See the strutter at the end.
Good turkey too. Hey,
Thank you, sir.
congratulations, my friend.
Thank you, thank you. Hey,
Sure,
there's
sure.
one's full strut right there and a longbeard with him.
Wonderful, wonderful.
And plenty of seed.
Hey, look, it's all good, brother. It's all good.
How did that happen?
Well, you know what? We were here.
Stayed with it,
I
didn't
told you. I know. I mean, I don't know what's going to happen, but I know what I got.
God.
You did good. You did good.
We slipped in there in that dang hen.
I saw that little hen come by. Wasn't that cool?
I was sitting there telling us, like, we finna make a loop on them. He said, there's a hen 50 yards. We hit the ground, she got it past us. But then we heard them fighting. We heard them. I crawled out there and
Wasn't it gobble somewhere? There was a gobble somewhere in there when they cut.
Mm-hmm.
It was a gobble, but it was distant. It was right back that way.
The one strutting down there, he's a long way down there.
That was probably what I heard.
Yeah, he's way down
I
there.
heard a gobble.
Yeah.
And
dude, that was incredible.
Well, get some video. I want to congratulate my buddy here.
I can't thank you enough.
Well, look, man.
There's a few things people can do for me that I appreciate more than a turkey.
Listen, don't ever try to bullshit a shit, okay? Don't shit. Somebody that's being as nice as he was about not killing the turkey, being easy going.
And I'm not one of those
guys. He's
guys.
not those guys.
Yeah.
But let me tell you what, I knew he wanted to.
Everybody likes to shoot one, don't they?
Hey, if you a turkey on it.
I didn't think that joker, he didn't come out of strut. I shot him in strut. I had to. Look at this joker, would you?
Oh, man, they're so beautiful. I love them. I love them with all that I am. And sharing them is about as good as it gets.
It is.
It's better than me killing a turkey, I promise you. There's a commonness. There's a bonding. Turkey hunters are real turkey hunters are, and I don't mean that to be condescending.
Mm-hmm.
I don't really mean it that way. But people that have devoted their life to it
Mm-hmm.
are few and far between.
Absolutely.
There's a lot of people that experience it.
And it's worth experiencing. Everybody,
sure, even
you never know when you're going to find those people that's ready to put their life to saving them. You know what I mean?
Right.
And they got to experience it to figure it out if if they have that gene. You know.
That's right. But the people that have chosen to, this is the way I'm gonna live, and I'm not gonna put turkeys. I've never done it. Put it before my family. But there's no reason to. You don't have to live that way. I mean, you can live with your family first and God, and then, you know, rather than do something else with my life, making money. I mean, I get making money. You got to have money. You can't live without it. But I think I've enjoyed my life more than most people normally would have because of this bird, not because of any financial success or anything like that. I mean, these animals are they're so special. This is, Dave, this is the last thing that we really have in this part of the country that's wild. He's
been dragging them, hasn't he?
Golly. He's wild. You know, he's not kept.
Yeah.
The deer pretty much kept these days, unfortunately.
Pets, almost.
You know, people.
It's hard to keep these as pets. They don't allow that.
They don't
allow
need
that.
The deer. I mean, you know, you could force yourself on them, but they don't need us. They're gonna do just quite well without us. They do well in spite of us. People, the ego maniacs that think that there's wild turkeys around because of them, they're just not really paying complete attention to what's going on. If you claim to be in love with that animal or any other animal for that matter, or anything in life, you gotta show it sometime or another. And we're blessed. I don't know anything about you, son, but I like you because you're respectful and you're quiet and you look like you kind of get it.
The only time I've seen him smile was when the turkey ran off.
He was grinning like
when the turkey ran off, and when I looked at him when he was holding that video camera, what'd you say? He said, I aced that shit or something.
Yeah, that's good. I mean, you know, you're the future of turkey hunting, and you're the people of your generation, and that's a good thing. It's in good hands if they're like you. And I'm just happy to be able to, before I can't, pass some of it on. I really do want to finish my book while I can.
And, I think we'd all appreciate that.
I know.
Well, I'm going to ask you now. I need your help. I don't know how you can help. I don't know but I know you can. You know, and I don't mean selling books. I just, just talk. Just say what you want to when you can about, the whole idea about all this stuff that we're trying to, share with people.
As everybody knows, I guess this is a little redundant, but we're obviously a big outdoor family. And if you are truly an outdoor family, it isn't necessarily just hunting season. There's something to do year round. It's September, and I'm working on trying to build a pond. But the centerpiece of that is the spring turkey season. And, I got it when I was little, and, bless the Lord, my kids got it. I didn't try to make them turkey hunters. I just wanted to ask them if they wanted to go, yeah. And when they went, it bit them. And that, just the whole ambiance of the spring, you know it, everybody that's involved knows it. And, we've been fortunate enough in the last year or two, their spring break, you know, we've been on trips here and there and done stuff on spring break, but their spring break fell on the opening week of turkey season. Well, you know, that was a big celebration and a big deal. So we took off and really, especially with the two boys, I don't think there's anything more fun for us than turkey season. And not only that, the anticipation of opening day. They're only, you know, 13 years old still. It's so magic to them. And that's one of the reasons why it's so special is that is, although we live the outdoor lifestyle and, you know, every day, 24/7, 12 months out of the year, that's really the one thing that we look forward to more than anything.
Hey, look. Before this wind picks up, we got to get on one. Hey, come here. I'm gonna change my luck.
Yes, sir.
You think you can make one go?
I'm not gonna go. I promise you right
All
now.
right. That's all talk. I'll do anything to change your luck.
Luck right now.
Right.
Right there.
Hey, look. Hurry up, because he's hot. Get your nut up, go. Get down low. Come this way a little bit. Come here. Come here. Right there. All right, bro. Get down low. Listen up. All right, listen close. This one sounds like one trumpet. It does. Just listen real close. All right, get where you can be still. That's good, boy. You're doing good. Don't move. Do not move. I see him. I wonder if he's coming. He's coming right to us. You see him? Yes. Be still, be still, be still. Oh, he's straightened up. God, he's beautiful. Oh, my, he's coming straight to us. It's real thick right there. Just keep your gun right on that thick spot. And don't move it till you know which way they're going to go, because they could come left or right. There comes the one. There's the strutting turkey coming up behind us.
The strutting turkey looks the biggest.
All right. I think they're just looking for the hen. I don't think they're spooked. Don't move yet. Wait till you know he's fixing to come out. Okay, ease your gun to the right, ease your gun to the right a little bit. Get that opening. All right, right there. Just hold it right there. He's fixing to come out. Oh, the strutting was going to the right. Stay with him. Stay with him. He's hard to move to the right. Move your gun to the right a little more. All right, wait a second. All right. When he sticks his head up, you gotta kill him.
Oh. Man, we worked hard for that one. Great shot.
Pretty big. It's a good 10
Wow, that is a
little
heavy.
more than that.
That son of a gun's gonna be heavy. Feel all that right there, Will.
I've been gobbling.
The bobbing a bunch.
Look at
Strutting. He's got all the signs. That's some of God's best work right there, isn't it? Look at the green right there.
Yep.
But your brother's gonna be, we're gonna have to go help him.
Yes, sir. 5%.
All right, we'll pick him up. Let's go. Hey, congratulations.
So how you liking it? We're going to talk. I told you in the first week that I got questions. I did a social media post. Hey, send me some questions we can address on all this turkey content we put out. And a lot of them are kind of redundant. One of them I got one, and this was kind of pertinent to these days. And it was from a younger person. I looked at their profile and said, how important is camouflage? Well, it's easy to get confused, because if you look out there at some of the patterns nowadays, I look at them from 100 feet away going, are you kidding me? Turkey hunters, predator hunters, duck hunters, people like that, they're very serious about their camouflage for a good reason. I don't know what kind of rods and cones a turkey has or a deer. They see things a little different, but let me tell you something. The mossy oak deal that Toxie invented from the little baggies of stuff, he did that for a reason. We used to put out a tip sheet every year for press releases and stuff, and it was great stuff in there. And it's stuff people sometimes overlook. Number one, always your hands in your face. You got to spend more time worried about your gloves and your head net. Some people will take a head net and pull it up to their lip, their upper lip, and leave all this exposed. That's a mistake. Now, if you're hunting easy turkeys, so more power to you. But we hunt around here. These are the most untrusting, evil, wary turkeys in the world. They're going to pick up anything that's not in sync with what they've been normally seeing. Buy your pants a little bit longer. You know, because some people, if they're not wearing rubber boots, if they're just wearing, hikers or something like that, and if your socks are not the right color and you pull your pants, man, I've seen dozens of people sit down by me and I'll start throwing leaves and stuff on their socks. It's a big deal. And if you're going, look, how many encounters are you going to have when you get a turkey in the gun range? It ain't going to be as many as you think, depending on where you have to hunt. Another thing, always try to set up in the shade. And think about it when you sit down, where's the sun? Will Primo says a turkey don't like to walk into the rising sun. I kind of believe that. So he likes to be on the, I guess, the west side in the morning, the east side in the afternoon. But try to stay where you're going to be in the shade and it's dark. And for whatever reason, try not to move. Movement is what gets you like that. Head to toe camo, good stuff. Your gun, your sling, everything. The more you blend in, the higher your chances are. Now, let's go watch some camouflage hunters do their thing.
I know Hunter's speed camera did his video with his battery died right before Kelly shot. We have been grinding all day. She missed one this morning right off the roost. We've been mad at him. Done called in 2 more, 2 different times. We went to the house and ate some lunch. She said, I got 2 hours to hunt for. I got to meet my mom. And anyway, we've been walking and calling. Finally, we struck some turkeys. Thought it was just 2 turkeys out in this clear cut right here. Ended up 4 longbeards coming in, and I mean, they took their time coming in. They come down the road and they were close enough for her to kill, but then we was needing them to come to the decoy because Hunter was on the backside of this big white oak right here, and I heard him whisper to Kelly, my battery's about to die, but the turkeys, I mean, they were all together and wouldn't split up.
We ain't took a break to go charge.
Yeah. What are you on your 3rd or 4th battery? But anyway, about 30 seconds after Kelly's battery, or Hunter's battery died, Kelly shot and killed one, a good one too. Here, get up here. Don't grab right there.
Oh, it's heavy.
First one she killed in a couple years.
2 years.
2 years.
Is that good?
She was sick this morning.
Yeah, this morning would have been a much prettier option.
Yeah, we had
that was the one I've been waiting on.
We had 2 come right in this morning. I don't know how she missed, but it happened. But
yeah, I don't know how I missed.
She was mad at herself. I was a little mad at her myself. But
I'm about to get carried off by mosquitoes.
yeah, mosquitoes have been on all day.
What you think? Any last words?
Thank y'all for helping me finally get it done today. We put in the work, or y'all did at least. I just showed up.
Me too.
Man, I wish we could have got it on video, which they were wadded up, and it wasn't near as pretty as it was this morning, but we in a pretty spot.
See, this is beautiful.
If y'all will see where Hunter was set up right here. Big white oak right here. The turkeys come out of the clear cut. Instead of coming, they gobbled in this corner down there. I thought they was gonna come right through these woods and be perfect, where they come all the way down and got on a road and came to Hunter's hard left, and then they finally come in, got in there in the decoys.
Yeah, about got around too hard.
Yeah.
And Kelly in the tree was gonna be.
Gone. We ain't got no worse luck. I mean, if it ain't missing, its battery's dying, and we trying to get videoed.
You've been hanging around me too much.
This camera this year is about snake bit us.
No doubt. We've had a dang good year, but when it comes to carrying this stuff around, man.
I heard Hunter say, my battery's about to die, and Kelly said, well, I can't shoot her. And I knew there was a chance we wouldn't get it, but
She's gonna wait for the turkey.
yeah, she killed one. She redeemed herself from this morning.
Redemption.
That is the original bottomland. So when I started the company and started this, Mossy Oak Bottomland was a color version of Mossy Oak. So legally, and at the time then, this is called Mossy Oak. We wouldn't call Mossy Oak Bottomland. The pattern was Mossy Oak. That's all we did. That's all I really thought I'd ever do, maybe. At the time, I didn't know where things would lead me. I was just so grateful that people embraced it. People were buying it. People were liking it. I mean, I didn't know that would happen. There were two color versions of Mossy Oak. One was called Hill Country, which was a grayish, and then Bottomland, which was a brown. It was just my idea to have two different colors because that was the two colors that I like to wear. Something, I still want them to be drab, but that's what that is. That is now called Bottomland because that color version completely took over.
That was a hunt. That was fun.
It was
That was fun.
That was fun.
Whew. That was a call 'em and kill 'em, baby.
That was.
Fun stuff. Good job. Awesome. Good job. That was fun.
I guess we were safe to move. I think so, yeah.
Pretty muddy in here, but we should be able to get to that creek. There's a main creek down below us here. We're gonna take this ditch and try to get right with these turkeys. We struck them up here. There's a bird up on the ridge that we've been working for probably 45 minutes. Two more that gobbled over the ridge. In my opinion, they're coming because they came from out of hearing into hearing. So we're gonna get down in there with them. Giant tree in front of us. Yep, they're to the right of the giant tree in front of us. Are they coming up already? Yeah, they're to the right, right up there. Way over here to the right. See? On them. On that one. On it. Yeah, he's behind it. That was a hunt. Yeah, that was fun.
It was a
That was fun.
That was fun.
Whew. That was a call 'em and kill 'em, baby.
That was.
That was so much fun.
Oh, congrats.
That was fun. That's turkeys in the timber, and that's the old-fashioned way.
Yeah.
King of the spring, sound of spring, call them in and kill them. You know, we do so much to get the best turkey footage we can. We do, over the decoys, whatever we can do. We've had so many, point of view kills and everything else, but that's the way I learned to turkey hunt. That's the way Perry learned to turkey hunt, and that's the way I've always done it. Find a bird, call them up and kill them. But in a lot of ways, I don't want to say this is easier, but I find the challenge harder to get them in close and get them as tight as they are. This, where you call them in, shut up, let them come looking for you, is a blast. But typically we like the open fields and we like getting them in our face and getting great footage, but every once in a while it's nice to go old school and get one in the timber.
Congrats.
That was fun.
Doesn't get any better than that. It really does.
It does not. Woo, that was fun. Well, here we are from a northern Missouri timber. So often you see us out in an open field with avians out, and this one, we got in the timber with them, called them in, started to slow the calling down, they closed the distance, and I got the shot. It's probably not the cleanest kill we've ever had. I had my Tacticam running, the 6.0, Perry had it on the camera, and it takes me back to when we first started King of the Spring, the Sound of Spring. Probably not the prettiest kill we've ever laid down, but the moment was awesome. Myself and Perry out here enjoying it in the timber, and they just rocked it all the way in. That deer kind of boogered us up because the deer came in, started snorting and calmed them down, but they still came in and gave me a shot. I was lucky to make the shot. We've had so much luck so far here in Missouri. Terry killed, Forrest killed, Scott and Matt doubled, Dustin Lynch killed, and now I'm on the board. Fun stuff out here in the timber. Gosh, that was awesome. One of the things I did, I don't know how much you ran on our way when we first struck them, but I yelped my way all the way to them, and that's a tactic that I've used for years, and a lot of people will tell you don't do that, but I've found the opposite. Like, I think it gets them going, like they hear that hen closing in, and then if you get them coming at all and that hen's going to those, you just got to know when to sit down and stop, because it sure gets them fired up. It's exactly what we did with these. 2 new ones struck up, and we ended up making it happen, so good stuff.
Turkey season is here and DeerCast has you covered. Use maps to mark your hunting spots, roost trees, strut zones, and more. And prep for your hunts with our advanced weather tracking and wind tools. Prep, predict, and pursue with DeerCast.
This is going to be our 4th floor. We got on these birds here yesterday. We just couldn't close it in. But Perry has a game plan. Perry and I decided to go down here and set up in a corner and probably spend the rest of the morning here. But there ain't nothing else you can do on a windy day, but it's sunny and nice. Let's go kill. So as you guys can hear, it's pretty windy, so we come to this little cove, somewhat out of the wind. The HDR Jake lay down a hen out, put a few tacticams up, get some angles, but finish out the day here in Missouri. It's 10 o'clock now. about that, baby. About it, brother. Congrats. What we did is we were going to explore a little bit. And a gobbler was down there, so we decided to come back to our blind. Beautiful setup. Box called a little bit. Perry yelped a little bit. Next thing you know, a bird stepped out, bird gobbled. We were in the money. Oh yeah. That's a dead turkey, boy. I smoked him with the old 20 gauge. That's Cooper's gun. I bought him. A lot of turkeys have died with that, but this is Pawpaw's first bird with his gun. And I cannot be more excited. And congratulations to the Lands, to Mark and Tracy and Taylor and Austin on your baby today. Dog just put down a, what would you call it? Baby. A baby turkey bird. Congrats, buddy. Yeah, congrats. Man. Let's go see what the prize has. You never know till you look at them birds. Oh yeah, they look good. Oh yeah. Man, what a setup. Couldn't ask for anything better. Windy day, cedars, mossy oak moment. Couldn't be more excited, man. The avians did their job, of course, and got me a big old gobbler on the ground here in Missouri, first season. Whew, a little bit out of breath. The best part about Missouri, you travel with your tag. Legal beagle, baby. The dog is legal beagle. Lightning can strike twice, and it did today for Perry and I. We came in here yesterday with Doc, and Perry was able to strike 3 birds. They just wouldn't commit. So we decided to come back here at midday, and by gosh, we were sliding in, and there's a hen already in the field. We sat back, let her ease off, and then we slid into our spot. As we were walking in, it's windy as all heck, but we found a spot along a fence row, big old cedar tree. But it was perfect for the mossy oak, the obsession. We blended in like you wouldn't believe. Anyway, we sat there, did some blind calling a little box calling. Perry was yelping a little bit, and Lord and behold, we heard a gobble and out stepped these birds. Couldn't be more excited. This bird was starting to fade off a little bit. Perry yelped at it, turned it, and the avians did the rest. Could not be more excited. When he got up to the decoys, his buddy decided to show up, strutting in, but guess what? The old Winchester put this bad boy down before his buddy could join the party. Most important, this turkey right here bit the dust on the birth of Taylor and Austin's baby. I cannot be more excited. I will remember this date forever. Stuff like that sticks to the dog. And happy for everybody. Congrats. Mark, Tracy, the Lands. Awesome. Austin and Tay. Enjoy what's coming to you guys. It's gonna be a roller coaster. Love you guys.
Well, our original roost setup did not go as planned. So we got the truck, got to a different farm, worked our way back here, and there's a couple different birds that just gobbled over this roll from us. So we go figure out where they're at, figure out a setup on them. He's real close to it. Well, we got a feedlot behind us, so the cow noise is loud, and there's a big hill that these turkeys are over. So I'm gonna go up over the rise a little bit, call at them, hopefully get them charged up to get them back to where we need them.
big hill in front of us. Just heard him gobble. They're on their way for sure. I'm on him. The right one. We'll just stay on him. I'll tell you which one. Let him come. Yeah, the right turkey. Nice shot, Doc. Shoot. Fun stuff. Good job. Awesome. Good job.
5 longbeards come roaring in. Beat up the Jake. Doc picked one out and hammered him.
So cool watching them come through the beans, popping those little heads up in the little periscope thing. And they all squared up. It looked like the offensive line coming at them.
That was awesome.
That was awesome. Congrats. Awesome. That was awesome.
Congratulations.
That was awesome. When we came up here, you could just barely hear them down the rise.
Yep.
We had these cows getting fed over the hill behind us and could barely hear them. But they kept sounding like they're getting closer and closer. Pays to be patient.
Yeah, yep. Went over the hill, gave them little yelps, and they sounded really loud when I was over the roll. And I came back over and I got here and we could barely hear them. And they slowly, coming up, got quiet, and then Wade said, here they are, and I seen heads right after that.
Gave us a nice chance to get tucked into these cedars. They had no idea we were here. We're in the shade.
Perfect.
They're out in the sun, put on a nice show for us. Yeah, that was awesome. That
Good
was
job,
awesome.
Dog. What do you think, dog?
Dead turkey.
Good turkey, Doc.
Yeah, that's a good bird. Very good.
One in Iowa, one in Missouri.
Yeah, good way to start spring.
Oh. Congratulations, Doc.
Well, I'm tagged out for now. Until tomorrow.
Yeah, you want to get your tag?
Yeah, I'm going to get my app out, use the Missouri State app. It's pretty slick.
Yeah. Doc, Missouri turkey down. Congratulations.
Thank you guys so much. It's been a great morning.
Yeah.
April 23rd here in Missouri. Last day of the first full week of the season.
Yeah, your last day here up with us, and we started on a roost hunt that didn't work out. I think the neighbors had a good hunt, and we switched farms, got on some hot birds, and here we are.
Boy, and you know, at first, the train up here lays a little funny. We barely heard them.
Yep.
At first, we just heard a couple hens, and we pressed on into the farm here and could barely hear these guys, but they decided they were close enough.
Yep, some deep holes, and we end up getting them to come up out of them. What do you think, Dog?
Oh, it was awesome. I mean, when you guys said they were coming, I was like, okay, I'll get ready a little bit, and I did, and all of a sudden, there they were, so it was awesome. I mean,
5 longbeards coming in at once. That's
like this.
That's a pretty special parade we had there.
Yeah, a beautiful Sunday morning here in northern Missouri.
Just awesome hunts all the way around. You gotta love turkey season, and I always say I like to deer hunt but love to turkey hunt. It's why we started Drury Outdoors back in 1989, and that fire is still alive inside, and it's exciting to see everyone else on the team have that same excitement. Of course, Terry and I have loved it for well over 3 decades, but you look at Forrest and Chad and Chris and Matt and Scott and Perry and Wade and Coondog and the whole cast within turkey season here. Everybody loves it, and that passion burns brightly. It's almost sad to see our finale coming in episode 12, but next week will be the final one of the season, and we've already put some great hunts in the can that we'll release early during the spring next year. But we sure appreciate everybody that's tuned in here on YouTube or on Deercast or the lives we've done on Facebook or the reels we've put out there. We appreciate everybody taking the time to watch our content. We sure love laying it down for you.
Plan is hopefully get down in here 200 or 300 yards and get past this. This is a deep draw. Them turkeys aren't coming through that deep draw, so we need to get on the other side of it. Just kind of ease our way down in there, kind of find a nice looking place to set up. See if we can strike one up.
So we just tried to get it on a higher ground. Our initial setup, we set up across the field from them. They gobbled really well. We heard 3 or 4 birds, so we tried to get in front of them, get a little above them. So we're trying to see where they are right now.
Big old sunset on the old western skies of Kansas.
There's a couple. There's a couple. I think it opens up just past here. They're still a long way away, but they're there. So let's, I think they'll track them. I think it kind of opens up over here. So let's go set up over here. There's just a couple.
Right, we got him. Man, what a hunt. It's just before noon, and we've been chasing them hard all week and been in turkeys all week, and we found this one kind of mid-morning. We knew they were in here. We stumbled upon these turkeys first part of the week, and so I was looking. He's got 6 beards. Joe, I've never seen that. Been in turkeys, had some good close encounters, and just hadn't worked out. But it finally did this morning, so it was all worth it, worth the grind.
Hey, so what do you think? Mossy Oak turkey season 2024, week 2. You know, I love the content. I love watching all this stuff. And I can tell you from experience how hard it is to get that. Yeah, the cameras are littler these days. Some of them are. Everything's lighter and all that. But it's still a lot. Those turkeys are slick. Like Toxie says, I say it all the time, man, I don't trust them. So hats off to all the content providers. I can tell you firsthand there's a lot more coming, 10 weeks of this stuff. So next Wednesday, right back here, Mossy Oak Turkey Season 2024. See you then.